This is the Miscellaneous Expenses QuickTour. Sometimes you may encounter items you need to include in the price of your estimate, but you do not want to print them out as a line item on your report. During this QuickTour, we will show you how to track your miscellaneous labor and expenses using the Miscellaneous tab. We will also show you how to account for these in the price of your assemblies in the Pricing tab. First, we will open an estimate. I will click on the Takeoff tab to show you the rooms already included in the estimate. Here you see a basement, a bath, and a bedroom. In the estimate summary section below, you will see that there are no miscellaneous expenses for this estimate. To add a miscellaneous expense, I will click on the Miscellaneous tab. Here you see that you can add new labor or a new expense. First, I want to add half of an hour drive time as a miscellaneous labor. I click on New Labor and a miscellaneous labor screen appears. For the description, I type in drive time and I change the hours to 0.5 for half an hour. Immediately, you will see the cost and the price change below based upon the labor and markup set in the Pricing tab. I will designate this as a rough-in cost and click OK. Now you will see the information you entered here on the main screen of the Miscellaneous tab. In order, you see the hours, the phase, the cost, and the price. In the Estimate Summary section, you will notice the cost of $12.50 for the miscellaneous labor we just entered is accounted for here in the Labor column since the expense was labor. The price of $20 from up above is displayed in the unadjusted miscellaneous cell of the Income section. Next, I will add a miscellaneous expense. I will click on the New Expense button and add a tool. I will enter the cost, which was $20, and mark it up 10%. Now you see the price, which was $22, right below. I will designate this expense as a finished expense. After clicking OK, I will scroll to the Estimate Summary section to see that my tool is a miscellaneous expense for the finished phase of my estimate. Next, you will see that when you take the price of the miscellaneous labor, which is $20, and add it to the price of the miscellaneous expense, which was $22, you will get $42 in the unadjusted miscellaneous cell of the Income section. Now notice that the miscellaneous row of the adjusted income section is yellow. This yellow simply means that the adjusted price for the miscellaneous is less than the unadjusted price because we have not accounted for our miscellaneous labor and expenses in the Pricing tab. To do so, click on the Pricing tab. Now scroll to the Miscellaneous column. We will need to take the miscellaneous price of $42 and add it amongst our assemblies in this column. Currently, my price for these Decora switches is $31.41. I will add $4 to each one in the miscellaneous column. Now the price for this assembly is $35.41. Since I had 4 of these assemblies and I changed them by $4, that will change my estimate price by $16. Now you will see $16 added to my estimate price as shown here in the adjusted miscellaneous row. Notice it is still yellow because it is still less than the unadjusted price. Right now, I will also add $4 to each of the 5 120-volt outlets. That will add $20 to my estimate. Now below, we see $36 and it is still yellow. Finally, I will add $4 to each smoke detector, so that will add another $8. Now I have added $44 to my estimate price. Now you will see that the yellow is removed because now the adjusted miscellaneous price is equal to or greater than the unadjusted miscellaneous price. That is because we have accounted for the expenses in the prices of our assemblies. Now I will scroll up to the reports and select Estimate Detail. I will choose to see the price information for the rooms and the assemblies. Here is the report. I will scroll up and down to show you that the miscellaneous expenses we added are not shown as a line item on the report. The miscellaneous labor and expenses were simply added to the assembly prices by changing them in the Pricing tab. On this report, we see the single-pole Decora switches are shown here. Originally, they were $31.41, but after adding $4 to each one to account for some of our miscellaneous expenses, now they are $35.41. During this quick tour, we showed you how to account for miscellaneous labor and expenses. For more information on estimating with Best Estimate Pro, watch our other quick tours or call us toll-free for a free training session.